So it's an open check, you can ask anything.
Presidential city. Presidential city.
Thank you very much, distinguished gentlemen.
First, what have I done to merit the president or presidency of this country? You simply refer to 2016 when I assumed office. Compare it to this moment. Security-wise, in terms of unity, in terms of infrastructural development, I think if we should not be laid back to the extent that we don't read and make research. I don't have to come to the television to be blowing my trumpet. You come to Kogi State, you'll see exactly what we've done. Simply, you can visit our website, and then you are going to see what we've done. Kogipedia.net. Visit kogipedia.net or Kogi State website. You are going to see the much we have done. We have surpassed more than any other person can ever imagine. Then in terms of unity, Kogi State today is more united than ever before. Today, nobody cares where you come from or the religion you practice. Nigerians are yearning for this. Today, in terms of security, before you travel through Kogi State, you hold your breath. Today, you can travel day and night. Pockets of issues sometimes, but it can never be the situation it was in 2016. Then concerning whether North and South, first, I am an advocate of capacity and ability to serve. Nigeria today, we need somebody who has the capacity to serve the country. Today, if you're flying from one place to another, you don't care who the pilot is, but who is that person who is experienced to fly you from one point to another. Also, if you're coming from the angle of North and South divide, then let us be very fair and equitable. Then you look into the number of years North have held this position and the number of years South have held this position. If you add 8 years to what South has had, and then looking at the North, then you know that there's injustice as far as that is concerned. So if we are talking of justice, fairness, and equity, we're not just looking at the 8 years, by the grace of God, of that of President Muhammadu Buhari. We should add them together, the number of years the North has had it since 1999 till date, and the number of years the South have had it since 1999 till date. Whichever divide, whichever argument that ensued or that comes up, I perfectly fit into the argument. I shall declare after February, by the grace of God.
Thank you. And then when he comes into office, when it's the favors of your party, we've been having security issues for quite a while, and then it looks like we're going several steps forward and maybe some backwards. What loopholes have you spotted in the area of insecurity that you think you might want to bring in your sound and experience to win the war and improve education?
Thank you very much. Insecurity, Mr. President, the current administration have done greatly in ensuring that the incessant bombs and several other, war situations we've faced in the past does not occur again. I'm sure we have the statistics of what we had before. And now, let me tell you that the successes of this current government in security is underreported, and maybe is politically motivated. However, there are still areas that we shall look into. I am going to take security, by the special grace of God, from the grassroots to the top. And we are going to be very decisive in tackling insecurity in this country. We're not going to play with lives of our citizens. We shall not play politics with it. But we must, you said? The loopholes that are being spotted in insecurity today, it is we ourselves too. Today in Kogi State, every citizens of Kogi State are potential security personnel. If every Nigerian take it, as their own business, insecurity will come down to the barest minimum. So we should be ready to take on the insecurity head on by ourselves. We shouldn't just be relying on the law enforcement agencies. And let me tell you, the insecurity will continue to report and then hyping some of our fault lines in the media will not help us. In America, take statistics of the insecurity that they had in between 2020, 2021, even up to date, and compare it with Nigeria. You will discover that we have just overhyped ours. So I think we should downplay some of our fault lines. Well, if you're talking of Southeast, then you equally talk of North Central. You equally talk of North Central. Not only since 1999, but since 1960. So what do you talk of North Central? Both president and vice president. So put the situation of Southeast and that of North Central side by side. Then who is more disadvantaged in terms of the position of presidency, both president and vice president? So if you put both sides together, then let's do justice. And whichever way you look at it, I am eminently qualified.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, what is important now is the state of my state, the situation of my state, to give Mr. President that comfort of mind that as a governor, I am handling effectively and managing my state to the best of my ability within the limited resources coupled with all the challenges. And what is important also is the stability of this country. For those of us that belongs to the younger generation, what we are doing to ensure that we calm nerves, that is much more important at this stage. And also to ensure that our party remains solid under President Muhammadu Buhari. And all the efforts that have been put in place to ensure that we have a solid party. So these are more important for now. Then thereafter, then we shall come on board to announce to the world what our ambitions are. Thank you very much.